and where mines has activity going on, just to name a few. Rare earth minerals, you've been reading a lot about that and the concern over Chinese controlling supply of that. Makes your cell phones go. These type of rare earth metals are in almost every advanced device that you have. We're working on programs both in terms of extraction and metals processing technology and recycling technology. There are a lot of these things that just go into the waste dump, so to speak, and how can you recover them and put them back to use. Hydrates. We've had a long-standing program in methane hydrates. This is frozen methane. Most of our work in the past has been on flow assurance and pipelines to keep pipelines in deep, cold environments from plugging up. But for the future, there are a lot of these, doesn't sound very sophisticated, but methane blobs that sit on the ocean floor that contain significant amount of methane. And we're working, our next generation research will be how can you harvest that methane and bring it to shore and put it to use in our natural gas grid. Unconventional natural gas, we're involved in everything from resource assessment. We were in the New York Times this week because of our work with the Gas Potential Committee and trying to continually upgrade and assess the gas resource potential in this country, to fracturing technology, drilling technology that's helping bring shale gas and other unconventional gas to market. And renewable energy materials. We have a lot of programs ongoing on here in terms of solar energy, how to make thinner, more efficient, more cost-effective materials for solar energy. We have the Colorado Fuel Cell Center that's looking at how to better develop fuel cells from applications such as portable fuel cells that military people can carry with them in the field and recharge everything from radios to many battery-operated air conditioning systems in places like the Middle East and so on. So across the spectrum of energy, from conventional to unconventional to alternative to renewable, we have significant research efforts. A critical component in our ability to elevate our international stature will be a new fundraising campaign to create scholarships to attract the best and brightest students, expand partnerships with interest, and maintain a faculty of dedicated top-tier scholars. You're going to hear from a minute from one of our first Harvey scholars, which is a tremendous opportunity for our students, and we're so thankful for Hugh and Michelle Harvey's gift to the school that made this possible. Our campaign in the future will be focused on 4 themes. Some of them I've sort of referred to in terms of our 6 core strategies. First and foremost will be the Earth Energy Institute, an effort to bring together under one umbrella all the multidisciplinary approaches that bring together our energy and earth resources, academic and research programs here at this school. And that will, I think, be the banner that takes us into the future. We're the best positioned university in the country in terms of having all the skill sets necessary to tackle some of the big challenges the world's going to face in the future. Another theme will be the residential campus, and I talked about that earlier. If you've driven around campus, you'll see that Karen and I are going to have 300 new neighbors next fall, right directly in back of the President's house. The only reason I did this is because I knew you as alums wouldn't be living there, because that'd drive us up the wall. But these new kids, they've agreed to a 7 p.m. lights out. It's the first one in the country. But we need to do that to really continue to attract the type of students that can really make a difference here at Mines. Student enhancement, more programs that have similar objectives as the McBride program, humanitarian engineering, leadership conferences. When I talk to companies, you know, they value the Mines graduate for their technical skills. And then they ask us, can you round them out just a little? Better communication skills, broader exposure to things outside engineering. And we think between the residential campus and the student enhancement type programs that we can do that without adding a number of credit hours. And the campus infrastructure. You've seen these projects. I mentioned the new residence hall. Over here, we've doubled the size of the Brown Engineering Building in terms of the addition, and we'll be renovating the original structure. Marcus Hall, which will predominantly house the petroleum engineering and related multidisciplinary efforts, is under construction down here where the old jailhouse used to be. It will also have, thanks to a student fee, a classroom wing on the end of it that we will have state-of-the-art classrooms from big theater type rooms to small graduate level type classrooms that will support the whole campus, and we'll be using that as a centralized classroom and teaching facility. Thanks to a gift from Steve and Gail Mooney, we'll be starting construction early this summer on a new student health and wellness center across the street from the infirmary behind us and by the intramural fields. And I've mentioned the new residence hall. Future plans in terms of our top list of items and so on are in the academic area. Under the banner of the Earth Energy Institute, we hope to renovate and expand Meyer Hall, which currently houses physics. I know so many of you loved taking physics when you were here that you'd like to see us renovate that building. But it is amazing that this school now has the 5th largest engineering physics program in the country. And just to think about the schools that are ahead of us are like MIT, Cal Berkeley, Stanford, a few others, says, you know, we've really come upstream in terms of the capability of that program and its ability to attract students, both undergraduate and graduate. Meyer Hall is the last academic building on this campus. I don't think it's ever gone through a renovation, and it's time that we do that. The other one is the library. The school has just completely outgrown the capability of the library to serve both undergraduates and particularly our research mission. And we'll look at ways to try to renovate it and expand it as well. Today, perhaps more than ever, our way of life and our future depends on the work of scientists and engineers. The class of 2011 will be called upon to steward the world's earth resources, harness new sources of energy, safeguard the environment, and invent the technology that drives modern life. We're proud to count on you, our alumni, as partners in our forward progress, and we're happy that you've remained involved with the university. You're an important part of Mine's legacy of excellence. And as you have put your expertise to work to make the world a better place for all to live, you've demonstrated the power and the work ethic of a Mine's education. We're grateful to you for your dedication to Mine's and its mission. Hope that you'll remain close to the school in the years to come. I look forward to seeing you again over the next few days and in the weeks and months ahead as we try to get around to the country. The only thing that I have to apologize for, and this is really Anita's fault, not mine, is we had a Christmas alumni reception here on campus during finals. And I arranged for and offered any alumni that wanted to take on Saturday morning the Physics 2 final the opportunity to do so. I didn't have many takers, but you know, it's the thought that counts. We offered it. Unfortunately for you all, finals week doesn't start till next week late, so I can't make that same offer. But I do hope you have a great time over the next few days. It's glad to see you back on campus, and we'll see you around during that time. Thank you very much.